Hello everybody and welcome back to Skybees, and in this episode we set up evaporation towers to turn water into brine and then that brine into lithium. So we can actually use this lithium later on to make our induction matrix to store all of the power we're going to generate. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today we're working on some mechanism. We're going to be setting up evaporation towers to make ourselves some brine and then that into lithium. So we can actually start working on making ourselves an induction matrix, because later on I do want to be setting up the mycelial generators that produce 25 million RF a tick. So I really want to get enough storage available to be able to store all the power this is going to be generating. And to do that, we're going to be setting up all of our brine to lithium generation over here, in this spot right here. I don't actually know, should I clear out the wood and change it into something else? I might make it more industrial over here. Maybe I'll put a split line down the center here, I don't know where this line is, and maybe change this all into like, I don't know. I don't actually know what kind of items would be nice around marble. Should I do grass too? I feel like I should probably change this out into something. Because I know blood magic has this kind of nice like brick and stuff. It has like these obsidian paths or these wood paths, maybe even these tiled stone paths. I think it's even got like these demon bricks, might be cool too. But I'll look into that later on. But for now, we need to set up auto crafting for advanced solar generators, because I don't want to be handcrafting each one of these by hand, because that's going to be annoying. And then I don't actually know, should we even bother auto crafting these guys, because they're pretty simple, just stealing a bit of copper. So let's head down and start auto crafting up all these solar panels now. So it has been a while since I've last recorded, and yeah, the quarry has mined out everything. So if we look in here now, this builder pretty much has mined everything. I know it's really hard to see. Maybe I should make myself night vision potions, just so I can see in there for a moment. Let's see, brewing stand. Do I have a brewing stand? I don't think so. I don't even have any cobblestone. How is that possible? Oh yeah, because it's all being stored out into this drawer here. I need to connect an external storage onto it, because right now I'm pretty sure it just pumps everything out into it. Let's actually see, external storage. Can I make one of those? I need a construction core, which is glowstone and a basic processor. So basic processor, some glowstone. Where's my glowstone at? There it is. Over here, make a stack of these guys. I think at the moment, yeah, I'm making those processors. So let's put this in here and put this in here, and this should make us, yeah, those ones. So external storage, and now we can remove this exporter, because it should necessarily just pump everything out once you connect on the external storage. And there is currently, wait, that's all the cobblestone that's in there? I could have swore there'd be a lot more than that. Only 400k cobblestone? Considering the area I've mined out, I thought I would have a lot more. Anyway, so let's do the brewing stand upstairs. And oh yeah, I need to talk about this. I thought that wasn't going to work, but I don't remember if I actually did it a while ago. I know I definitely tested, but I don't know if I actually recorded it. So brewing stand there. We're just going to grab ourselves some bottles. So 3 bottles of water, put those in. Just go over here and grab myself another wart. A little bit of blaze powder to get it going. And all we need then is a golden carrot, because we need to make night vision potions. We're not making invis, so this will do. And is it redstone that makes it longer? So we'll just do that. Right, golden carrot, and this should make night vision potions. Actually, it should tell me in here. Awkward potions makes night vision potions, yeah. And to make them longer, you just... Oh, the fermented spiderite turns it into invisibility. I thought it was something else. And redstone makes it into 8 minutes. Grand. There we go. Potions of night vision for 8 minutes. Right, so if we head in here to the mining dimension, and I drink one, there you go. Now you can see everything. So this entire place has been completely quarried out. It's a lot harder to see everything than I thought. But yeah, I need to dig out a bigger area. But because everything is finished in here now, if we have a look in here, oh yeah, I can't look in the inventory. Oh, my render distance is so high, everything's lagging. Maybe I should turn it down quickly. Don't need it that high in the skyblock because there's not much to see other than just my island. And also this digital miner is finished as well, so we need to move him too. So let's head back quickly and have a look in the inventory here. And if I look up ore, look how much ore we just got from that. Like, we got ignore the rock crystals because that's being produced by the bees. 10k iron, 5k coal, and a bunch of other ores. Even 50 diamond ore, which isn't actually that much considering I thought there'd be a lot more in a mining dimension, but it's whatever. I'm not too worried about diamonds considering we have 134k of it. Now, soon, I do want to be starting to look into making ourselves the creative items. Especially just one of them, which is the creative vending upgrade. This is going to require 24 ultimate singularities. Each singularity requires 10k of each item. And I think I've done the maths correctly, and I'm going to need over 200k of each ore that is required for the singularity. So I've got 100k of nearly everything now, nearly some of them 150k. So I need to get 200k of most of these ores, and as soon as I get those, I'll be able to make myself the creative vending, and then we're going to creative vend ultimate singularities. That way we can actually just go ahead and make every creative item straight away. Even though there's only like, what, 4 of them? So once you've made this one, the creative storage upgrade actually doesn't need any ultimate singularities. I don't even know what the point of this is since we have like infinite storage in our refined storage system. But then Everlasting Guilty Pool, we're going to set up over the botania. And I know I want to make the creative energy cube just to complete the quest, but honestly, I don't actually want to use this. I might hook it up as a reserve just in case I run out of power in something. But I want to kind of primarily set up passive power generation, either that being from the mycelial generators and the nitro reactors, which we might actually set up the nitro reactors now next episode once we get the lithium going. So before I got distracted, we said we were going to set up auto crafting for the solar panels. So currently auto crafting is all that. So let's make ourselves another crafter. So crafter, I think I might need another machine frame. Let's see, crafter. Yeah, okay, so that just requires, oh, okay, that's actually not too bad. I just need steel and press that down on the plates. Unfortunately, this is the only way to make steel plates. I wish there was an easier way. Maybe I should turn that into a dim chest. Let's see, dim chest, like that, break you. Everything should just get dumped off the edge for a moment, but in here, frequency 100, change. There we go. Anything that gets crafted in there just get instantly sucked out. I don't even know where I'm supposed to put these presses. I guess I just leave them in the system. It doesn't really matter too much. Right, so what did we say we're making? Oh yeah, the crafter. So crafter, we're going to need ourselves the machine casing. Can I not? Oh, right. Okay, actually, never mind. That's not crafted in this table. It's crafted in this table. Okay, so steel plates. We got 16 of them. We need stone. Do I have much stone? Okay, I have 200 of it. I might need to set up a bit of that to be auto-crafted. Once stone, and then was it quartz enriched iron? And then this in the corners, I believe. This in the sides, and this in the center. And that makes 4 of them. Okay. So using that then, can I make the crafter straight over here? There's the crafter. There we go. Perfect. Too bad there's not the bigger crafters in here, because that would make life so much easier. Right, let's get all the patterns going. So in here now, if we look up the solar panel, we need to set up the first recipe, which is this. Correct? Solar generators are made like this. We need our storage tablet. That's okay. Back in here, and then we need to make the solar panel, which is glass panes, redstone, osmium, and infused alloy. And is that actually everything? Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, okay, we have everything else. How much are we doing on alloy? Because I might need to make a bit, actually. Alloy, only 100. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a bit of that. So, redstone. I already have a stack of riched. So, let's just grab ourselves a couple stacks of iron. Over here, I said up to go. We need to also set this all up to be auto-crafted now, too, soon. And just put that redstone back in there. Oop. I did not mean to put the pattern away. Which pattern is which? This guy. Is there a port under there? Yeah, there is. Okay, so I can just put this here. Right, so all these patterns go in, and since how many evaporation towers are we going to make now? So that's one thing we need to figure out as well. So let's get ourselves our builder's wand. Okay, why is that thing glitching? What's being sucked out? Oh, the beeswax. Right, so evaporation tower. That's just requires steel and copper, so let's just make a few stacks of this. And we're just gonna need, like, I don't know, should I grab like a stack of valves or something? Oh, we're out of circuits. Advanced circuits, how many of these can I make? 64, that's grand. That uses up all of the the infused alloy we have. Take all that back out. Oops, nope. And chuck this in here and we should be good to go. So, how many of these guys do I make? I'm going to need at least 2 or 3 per thing, so I'm just going to make about 20 of them. 17 will do. Right, so let's head up over to our area where we're going to do this now, so which is over here. And we'll start building the first one in the corner. So they come out about 4 wide and then 4 wide here. So it's a 4x4, and then the edges are built up as high as you really kind of want. I think there's a limit about 64. I could be completely wrong about that, but I think it's 64. And you are not set to the right. Yep, there you go. So I don't actually know how tall I want to make this. How tall is that? And the only way we're going to really know without counting is to make ourselves a thermal evaporation controller and put one down in here. And it tells us the height. So it's 17 high. I probably want to go roughly about 20 high. So this should be 20 high now. Oh, okay. So it's actually too high now. So let's break down a row. Still too high. There's no redstone particles yet. So maybe 17 or maybe 18 is the max. So when I break this... Okay, yeah. So 18 is the max that it can go. And a wandering trader showed up with nothing of value. Right. So now that this is this tall, I actually need to remove the corners. Because now we're going to put our solar panels in these corners here to help speed it up. And also you could technically use like a thermal resistor and use a thermo pipe to pump in heat into it. So you can generate more brine faster. But it's okay the way it is. I don't necessarily need it. And anyway, the amount of power you would need to do that far exceeds what we currently are generating. Maybe once we get a nitro reactor set up producing a couple million, then maybe we might be able to do that. But since we're just using this to make lithium, I'm not too worried about setting up a thermal resistor on the back. So in the side right here, we're going to put down our thermal evaporation valves, and then we're going to build another one next to it. Now I believe there has to be a 3-block gap, because then the solar panels will collide if you don't. And then we need to build this up to the same height as the other one. And instead of going up one more row, we'll just put these 4 down. Okay, now we need to make ourselves another controller. There we are. And I'm going to put this controller here. And now I need to put another valve right here. And there we go. So I'm going to have water pumping into the sides here. So I need to make myself a sink. So let's make ourselves a sink. Grab the sink, put it there. And now I just need some pipe. Might as well upgrade this to the highest tier pipe just to make it a little bit easier. And to extract out as much water as we can. So they will go like this. You will extract. And now they're filling up with water, and this water will turn to brine. Now, these things automatically do that, but their temperature is very low. The higher the temperature, the faster it works. So, now with that, if I was to grab a pipe or another valve from here, and then run over here and put another valve down, and from here, I'm going to be pulling out the brine and pumping it into another evaporation tower, and that's going to create our lithium. So 3-block gap, make it 4 wide, and do the exact same thing here and over here. Alright, I've got myself my 2 controllers now. So one controller is going to go here, the other controller is going to go here, and then we're going to have our valves going into here, and we're going to have 2 coming out the back here, because this is where the lithium is going to go. And that needs to go into a rotary condensator, because it needs to turn it from a liquid into a gas. And then from the gas, it'll be crystallized. And then we should be able to, well, make all our lithium dust then. So grab our pipes now. And from the front of this one, connect it into the back. So run this across and set you up to extract. So there goes our brine. And he will move across and start making lithium. Now, I believe it's 1,000 water to 1 millibucket of brine. And then it's 1,000 millibuckets of brine to 1 millibucket of lithium. So I think you need like 1 million millibuckets of water to be able to make 1 bucket of, or 1 lithium, or maybe it's 100,000. I can't remember because I'm trying to go off based what the antimatter used to be. So same thing again here. So you extract, and there goes the brine, and then from here, these two will extract, and this will be all of our lithium. There we go. So we have about maybe 1.5 buckets in there now. So Rotary Condensator. So this guy should be easy able to make that. So basic chemical tank. Oh no, that's a regular tank. Basic chemical tank here. And just need to shift click one of those. And Rotary Condensator. Let's look up solar panels now. And we're going to need 4 per each one. So we need a total of 16 of these guys. Do I have enough to make it? I'm out of glass panes. That's actually something I forgot to make. It doesn't really matter because if we have so much glass, I can just manually craft a ton of it. Now if we try to look up solar panels and make 16 of it, can I make it? Yes. Okay, so let the 16 of those craft and we should be good. Now they're going to be quite slow because there's no speed upgrades in the crafter. That's probably something I should do, add speed upgrades into it. But anyway, so Rotary Condensator, you're going to go here, and that's all going to go in. Now we need to hit this button up here to toggle operation to change it from a liquid to a gas. And I need to give this thing power now. So let's grab a cable, and let's say a point. I think I might be running out of flux cores now soon, so... Oh, yeah, there's the last one. So under here now, and the other thing I'm going to need is a chemical crystallizer. So can I make one of those? Nope, I'm out of steel casing and I don't have any of these guys. Yay. Right, I'm going to have to go make some of these now. So steel casing. I'm only going to make one for now because that should be quick enough. So let's just take this guy out, put this in here and hope it changes quite soon. And for now, let's just put our flux point right here. Maybe I actually should move it down one so it's not directly connecting, because I think having a cable connected allows for faster power transfer. So you go right there, and now you're just making all the lithium. Now, I need to configure this now as well. So items, there's no items. Gases are no input of gases. It's only going to output on the front. Liquids, input, and no output. And that should be fine. All I have to do now is to put a cable right here, and as soon as we get a steel casing, which I hope will be soon, because I don't want to be waiting here all day for it. Is there anything I can be doing? Oh yes, the solar panel's ready. Yep, they are. Okay, let's put these down while we're waiting for that steel casing to be produced. So up here, we can put one on each corner, and I want the little port, the energy port, to be sticking out. Because I'm actually going to show you a trick that you can do to make these things go a little bit quicker using the excess power that these produce. And I guess you probably already know since I mentioned it already, the resistive heater. And that should produce a little bit of extra heat to be able to make these things run that little bit quicker. There we go. Now if we just grab our cable and wrap it around. I'm at a cable now, but I realized I shouldn't actually connect these things since I want each one of these powers to be like going down into its own resistive heater. So if we look up heat, these are heat generators, but the resistive heater is this guy, and he also requires a steel casing. Right, I might add this later, but once I know the values to put into it, we should be okay then. So, I need more cable now. Is this thing done yet? I can't see from here. Yes, it is. Okay. So, since this one's ready, now we can make our chemical crystallizer. And since technically I want a lot of these things, I'm just going to set up all 54 of these, or 52 of those to be crafted. So, chemical crystallizer. Oh, I thought I made the 2 of those. There we go. So, chemical crystallizer, you go here, like that. And now, side configuration. Now, the items are going to be output out the front, auto eject on. Energy at the bottom. Gases are going to be input in any sides, that's fine. Technically, it's the back, so I don't need to connect everything. And you're making lithium. So, speed upgrades. We're going to need a few of these now. So, speed upgrades. 8, 8, 7. Oh, I'm missing a few infused alloy. But that should be fine. So if I just shift right click all these in and shift right click those in, they'll go quite quick. And now if I just grab energy, actually I need the more infused alloy. Maybe that's what we should do next episode. Set up this thing to be auto crafted. Okay, so actually do I have any in there already? That might be enough. Yeah, about 64. So just need one of those. And now do we have any gold dust? I think there might be some in the crusher if there's not. Yeah, okay, so crusher. I need a total of 16. That's 17. So one away. 16 of those. There we go. And to put the rest of that away. Now give you max energy upgrades and you max energy upgrades and give you your last speed upgrade. There we go. So that's making as much lithium as we want. So dim chest now. So just dim. And put you in the front right here and set you up to 100. And now all the lithium that's being produced is getting instantly exported out. And are we losing more lithium than we're... Oh, no, we're producing more lithium than we're using. So that's actually kind of good. Because I'm just thinking now, we are going to have to set up another complete set of these evaporation towers. I might set them up right here, because they're all just going to produce brine. Because if we look at ores right here, I do want to set up 5 times ore processing. And if we were to use this in here, we need to put the ore into a chemical washer or something, a pure chemical injection? No, chemical dissolution chamber. So I need to set up sulfuric acid to be produced, which is sulfur trioxide, oxygen, and sulfur dioxide. Now, I'm probably going to set up all those in a different room underneath here. So I think if we come down, can I actually fit this over here? I might be able to fit it over there if I compact it correctly. So if we set up the 5 times ore processing in this kind of corner here, or maybe remove this stuff, because this is actually just double ore processing. So yeah, so if I can fit it around here, that'd be a lot better. And I'll move those machines either beside it there or over there to be auto-crafted too. But yeah, what I was saying is the ores go into a chemical dissolution chamber, which makes 100 millibuckets of iron. And that requires 1 to 1, and then it requires 200. So that's 5 200s is 1 bucket, which you get from 1 ore. The crystals then have to go into a hydrogen chloride processor. That requires hydrogen and chlorine, and the chlorine comes from an electrolytic separator of brine. And there's no other way to make chlorine anyway. So unless there's a gas version of it, chlorine, make this chlorine, liquid chlorine. Yeah, there's no other way to make it. So this is a gas. So I need to set up a huge production of brine to be made to be able to make enough chlorine to make a hydrogen chloride to be able to produce up this ore. So I might be looking into doing that now in the next coming episodes. But next episode, I think we're going to be working on either a tree farm or we're going to be starting our powah nitro reactors. And I think the nitro reactors might be a good start first. Because I have no wood, and I do want a tree farm, and I'm thinking of building 4 different trees off the back here. Small little plots like the current farms we have. And then that will easily balance out this side, because I do want to make it so baby animals get pulled out into a different pen, and then when they grow up, they fall down and get ground up, as gruesome as that sounds. But that will produce us infinite, like, meat and stuff. But to be honest, I don't even know if we really need meat, since, like, really, we're not using that. Actually, that's one other thing I wanted to talk about. I'm thinking of making a backpack. Because right now, I have no food. I'm using a meat feeder, which I'm filling up from this guy. But I think if we make ourselves an infinity backpack... Let's go back in here. So, backpack. This infinity backpack also holds liquid meat, which will auto-feed me. So I'm thinking, if I made one of these, how hard are they to make right now? Common black hole tank is that. Common black hole unit is like that. That's actually not too bad. I just need to make a few of those. So we might actually make that at the start of next episode, because I think we're running out of time right now. So yes, that's pretty much it then. Because we got lithium going. And is there any excess brine? No. So those 52 steel casing are still being produced, so hopefully by next episode they will be done, and I'll be able to set up the resistive heaters and use the excess power that these solar panels are generating to make these things go a little bit quicker. And then between episodes, I'm going to set up another huge brine system right here by setting up like another 4 or 5 evaporation towers. Those 4 work away making the lithium, and then once we've made enough lithium, I will set it up to start only making brine then again. So I'm going to end it there. So hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Hope to see you on the next episode. So without further ado, goodbye.